Chris, very experienced, very savvy.
You're right. Tough to win in this league without that experience level. These teams know how to play. Like a game of chess, you play it 1,000 times, but every game is different.
Great analogy. Tip-off goes to Houston. Now here's Harden. Pass to Beverly. Kicks it to Capella. Back to Beverly. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. Beverly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Rockets, Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Trevor Ariza out there with Anderson. And it's Capella in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Beverly. The kick out to Anderson. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man.
Here's the pass to Dedmon. Back to Mills. He feeds it to Aldridge. They set the pick. Rebounded by Capella.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Beverly with the ball. Back to Ariza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Leonard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Always pushing the action offensively. He puts so much pressure on the defense.
Anderson with the screen for Beverly. He dishes it to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you know, it's interesting, the classy LaMarcus Aldridge, first drafted by Chicago, then the rights traded to the Portland Trail Blazers. You know, Greg, he was seen as a complimentary piece initially to their stars, but by the time he left, many wondered also, he's now a superstar, but could he embrace a smaller role, especially a smaller scoring role with the San Antonio Spurs?
And it shows how far he came during his time in Portland. Last season, some of the lowest minutes and points per game of his career, but he was efficient, rebounded and blocked shots at a higher clip, and he wanted a chance to compete at the highest level.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Not your run-of-the-mill big man from the line. This guy can stroke it.
There's a screen. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Anderson the screen. Teardrop shot, and Harden wide open. He shoots, and a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 5. Outside Green. Outside Aldridge. The dish to Mills. Back to Aldridge. Leonard kicks to Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. In the corner, Harden. Here's Capella. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Houston shooting their first free throw this game.
When you watch Clint Capella play, you notice how smooth he moves for a center of his size. He gets off the floor easily to contest shots or grab boards. He can cover a lot of space in a short amount of time when acting as the help defender.
Aldridge a screen.
Shoot it!
Here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Green dishes to Aldridge. The 11-footer doesn't get it to drop for him. And Houston the other way now. And with Capella in his movement, you also like what it does for him in transition.
Well, don't forget, Capella has that deceptive length, too. You don't think he can take off from that far out and get a shot. But all of a sudden, boom, he's dunking right there on your dome or throwing your shot out to the third row for a souvenir for some kid to take home.
Now here's Beverly. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Back to Ariza. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Rockets leading by 6. Beverly the pass to Capella. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the continuity for the Spurs, really, it's pretty amazing. I mean, that trio of Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan, the most successful trio in the history of the NBA.
That free throw, no good. And for the Spurs, their star players have all taken Les Gregg in free agency in order to stay in San Antonio.
Yes, burning bigger markets and bigger paychecks. It's a family atmosphere in the Spurs organization. It's rare to see a single player start and finish his career with one team, much less 3 teams.
He hits the second from the line.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well on D.
Now here's Mills. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Rockets leading by 7. There's a good screen. Anderson the screen. And here's Beverly. Right wing puts one up from 19. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Beverly.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Mills kicks to Gasol. Back to Mills. Just his first attempt. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Anderson the screen. And Beverly kicks to Anderson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch 4, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Mills, defended by Beverly. Good looking screen by Gasol. Out left to the wing, Mills. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Harden outside. Kicks it out to Ariza. Another miss by Houston. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Green. to Mills. Goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the long arms of Gasol wreaking havoc on the D. They don't know what to do with him when he's going up with a shot like that. And this last offseason, Pau Gasol coming over to the Spurs in free agency. It seems to be the exact kind of player that the Spurs would want on their team, especially with his basketball IQ. Pau liked the fit as well, and it didn't take long for him to join San Antonio.
And for Gasol on the Spurs, it was actually another Gasol that was prompting Pau to join the team. His brother Mark told him, go to San Antonio.
Yeah, and what is strange is that Mark is very much on a team that rivals the Spurs. So I don't think Mark was doing it just so he could battle his older brother 4 times a year. I think he meant what he said with the Spurs. They are a great organization and would probably make the best fit for Pau at the end of his career. And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate, someone guys love to be around, a guy that plays well with just about anybody.
One thing that Greg is often underappreciated about Pau Gasol is just how aware he is out on the floor, not only on the defensive end, how he'll help out, but also his vision as a passer on the offensive side.
Really, Kevin, one of the best passing bigs to ever play the game, and it's a part of why he's been the crux of so many offenses. Very good at identifying and exploiting a mismatch for himself or others. Never forces things on offense and always takes what the team's given.
And here are the Rockets now. It's a 5-point game. Harden dishes to Beverly. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Leonard gets it to go. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Anderson with the screen for Beverly. Anderson outside. Back to Beverly. Lets it go with a 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Murray kicks to Green. Outside Aldridge. Murray the pass to Gasol. To the middle. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Beverly. And here comes Harden. Leading the fast break. Leaves the dishes to Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got 6.
And Capella is very efficient down deep, using his muscle to get off the shots he wants inside.
Now Murray. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Leonard. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
You can tell that's the game plan on defense. They don't want to allow him to take many shots inside.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Anderson a screen on Green. High arcing shot, and Gasol sends it back. Houston moving the ball around. Harden inside the 3-point line, and he gets it to go from the corner. Harden's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Oh, and really, Harden is no stranger to his shots being contested by aggressive defenders. I mean, he just nails these shots thanks to how he stays concentrated on the cup.
And the Spurs with some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Green. And then for Houston, Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Williams in for James Harden. Now here's Williams. Feeds it to Gordon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. While the casual fan, sometimes sitting further away from the court, doesn't always hear all the talking that's going on between the players, among the players. Chris on the floor. How important is that communication between teammates, among players on the same team on the floor?
Great question, Kevin. I mean, is tremendously important. You know, let's just think about some plays. Over 60% of the plays in games are pick-and-roll plays. So when you think about that, the big man has to communicate to the guard, or he's going to get his head knocked off on every type screen. Also, the big fellas in the back of the defense, they're the ones that can see the floor and everything on the floor that's going on. So it's very important that they communicate from the back. Also, guards communicating the play calling, whether offensively or defensively. So communication is very important. And yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're a fan. If you can ever get a ticket down close, you know, hey, you'll hear some funny stuff out there.
Now here's Murray. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Anderson wide open, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Anderson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Houston. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here's Murray. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change to stop the run. It's Gasol missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Gordon. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D you want to see from him every time down the court.
Now here's Anderson. Gasol setting the pick for Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Outside, Ginobili doesn't go for him. And Houston the other way now.
Now, by this point, we all know the approach the Houston Rockets front office has taken to assemble a team. It's made for some great years for Houston, but they have yet to turn the corner.
Here is Williams. Launches it. The shot, no good. Solid defense there from Ginobili. And for the approach of the Rockets, a lot of it is looking for shots that are of high value, namely threes and free throws.
Well, most importantly, the players have bought in and embraced the approach. Not many players will be against the high-powered offense that gets up and down the floor.
And stolen by Simmons. Murray, the pass to Anderson. He kicks it to Murray. Ginobili outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Murray dishes to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
The defense is well aware of how good he is from there and did a great job of forcing that miss.
Leaps for it. They get it again. Nene kicks to Williams. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And the Rockets lead by 14.
They're off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Anderson outside. Anderson the screen. Ginobili the pass to Gasol. Anderson a screen on Beverly. And a wide open look for Simmons. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's not your typical gunslinger from downtown, but he found a soft spot in that defense.
Rejected by Ginobili. And they'll keep possession. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gordon dishes to Nene. And that one, good.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Ginobili with the ball. Here's Murray. No good on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Rockets ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a 13-3 run. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, working hard, really masking some of their weaknesses by piling up second chance points.
Spurs trail by 13. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Gordon. Nene is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Harden. And it's Williams at the shooting guard position. And here's Mills from the arc. Good D by Ariza.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Gordon kicks to Harden. The feed to Williams. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, we know that this is a game of heart. He knew his man was bigger than him. No big story. He just calmly rose up, altered his body so that he could get the contact and put that shot up over.
It's good from long range.
Talk about the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter. Wow.
There's the screen. Harden outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Spurs trail by 12. Chris, there's such a difference between creating offense in transition against finding looks when things slow down. What are the keys to finding consistent offense in half-court sets?
Well, one of the keys is patience. I mean, you have to have patience. Move the ball side to side so that you can move a player laterally. It's harder to move laterally than it is north-south. And secondly, you have to attack the defense. Where there's one guy, attack him. Hopefully you will draw help. And then you pass. And the guy that you pass it to, he doesn't have to shoot. He can wait while the defense is retreating out to him and move the ball again. So ball movement is secondly. And then thirdly, I think it helps where you rebound. I think you know where the shots are coming from because you can anticipate. And so I think it's just patience and ball movement that helps in half-court sets.
That's an excellent point. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kawhi Leonard is a low-key superstar. He doesn't have 5 words to say to anybody. He said recently, "I'm not one of the guys in it for the fame. I'm here so I can take care of my family, take care of myself. I love the game of basketball, and as long as I can keep playing and try to get some more championships with the organization, I'll be happy." And that makes him a perfect fit with this franchise, Kevin.
All about the game, D.A. Thanks. They grabbed their own miss. Dedmon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Dwayne Dedmon at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
Look at this Rockets team. As impressive as they are on the offensive end, they do have their weak spots. One big one is rebounding and closing out possessions. They just give up way too many second chance looks.
And the Spurs making a change here. Green's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. So we can't get either to fall. And the rebounding problems of the Rockets, Chris, makes a lot of sense with their lineups. They often will go small at the forward positions for stretches of time.
Well, that's their weakness, and that's the part where they can fall behind with rebounding. A lot of it is that they get out of position too often. Rebounding is one reason why they can falter defensively for long stretches at a time.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Leonard. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish. Well, going into the 2011 draft, the Spurs said it was a tough decision to trade away George Hill in exchange for the pick that became Kawhi Leonard. No remorse on that one now, though. Once again, the Spurs struck gold as Kawhi has developed into a true superstar.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Left side, Gordon. Fires it up. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Gordon. Harden's got 10.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
Now here's Mills. 9 points in the game so far. And Capella sends it back. Fires for 3. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Gordon, the pass to Harden. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Mills with the steal. Leonard, that's for 2. Another miss by Leonard.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Well, it hasn't been his best, just to say the least. He just needs to calm down out there and let the game come to him.
Now here's Gordon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Chris, you're a Detroit product through and through. Grew up in the area and played for the University of Michigan. Did growing up in Detroit impact at all how you played the game?
Oh, man, definitely. You know, growing up on the west side of Detroit, everybody in Detroit were Pistons fans. So, number one, that influenced me a big time. It's funny. Isaiah was my favorite player, and after he won the MVP a couple of times, he would always say, "Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hi, Mom." So that's why after every game, I actually did it and was influenced that way. And Chuck Daly, he was a mentor to me. He knew me in high school, but as I grew older, his relationship meant a lot to me. So I can't thank, Isaiah and Rick Mahorn. I met those guys in high school. I can't thank them enough for their positive influence on me. Guys like John Sally and of course, Joe Dumars. So played for other teams, but as a fan, I always grew up a Pistons fan.
Like that. Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Leonard again missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden right side. A floater, a three ball, and Eric Gordon gets the three. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Aldridge a screen. Here's Mills. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. And here's Leonard from three. But they recover it. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Green dishes to Mills. Pass to Leonard. Kicks to Green. Aldridge up on top. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard, that's for two. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard. Harden kicks to Ariza. Harden outside, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Spurs with some changes. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Lee. Anderson comes in for Leonard. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Houston also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Nene. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Trevor Ariza. Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. His three-pointers off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Aldridge a screen. Good on the bucket. And so here is Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Anderson with the screen for Beverly. In the corner, Harden. Another miss by Houston.
If he can find himself out there, his team will be in fantastic shape to get this win.
Green kicks to Gasol. Dishes to Anderson. Right side, Aldridge. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Harden against Green. Stolen by Anderson. And here is Murray. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Aldridge's shot is good.
And after all the dust had settled in the Houston coaching search, the Rockets turned to Mike D'Antoni to take over the reins. Mike D inherits a team that underachieved and is in a bit of a transition phase.
Here's Gordon following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Harden. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
I mean, and just think about it, Kevin. With Harden, he can score from just about anywhere, even the locker room. I mean, when he's scoring from a number of spots, the D is in for a long day.
San Antonio calls timeout. And for the Rockets hiring Mike D'Antoni, they wanted to add even more fuel to their explosive offense, it seems.
Well, usually you hire a coach that can shore up weakness in the roster. That's not the case for the Rockets and D'Antoni by any means. They felt going all in on offense was the right move.
Ano Ginobili's checked in for Green. Here's Murray, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The pass to Aldridge. Aldridge with a screen on Gordon. 5 on the clock. San Antonio again missing. Rockets leading by 10. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Ginobili outside. Gasol setting the pick for Ginobili. He feeds it to Gasol. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. No good on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Now Beverly. He dishes it to Anderson. Passes it to Harden. Anderson, a screen on Ginobili. Here's Harden. Beverly wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Ginobili outside. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
Houston making a switch. Williams is checked in. Houston leading by 10. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Outside Gordon. The kick out to Anderson. Anderson against Gordon. Unloads from 13. No good off the front iron.
And that's a well-contested shot. Solid defense. They weren't going anywhere against them there.
Anderson kicks to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. Looking to end the drought. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over in the corner, Beverly. Back to Anderson. Gordon against Anderson. Anderson outside. On the wing, Williams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Ginobili.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And for a guy with a slight frame, Lou Williams can be one of the most aggressive players in the NBA, especially when driving to the basket.
And Kevin, I call it, he's a professional scorer.
Yes.
He can get streaky hot from beyond the arc, so you have to stay up on him. He puts the ball on the deck and uses his quickness to get past you. You almost always have to foul him to prevent him from getting to the basket, and he shoots a high percentage from the line.
Jonathan Simmons is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And the second free throw, good. Spurs trail by 11. Ginobili outside. There's the dish to Simmons. Anderson the screen. Here's Ginobili. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
That free throw good from Ginobili. And the Spurs organization, really the gold standard in the NBA. Greg, they just keep winning.
You have to be impressed with how they've acquired young star talent to kind of carry on that tradition. Usually when teams have their stars retire, they go through that rebuild phase. The Spurs only revamp and reload.
Now, here's Capella. Following the miss by Lewis Williams. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Free throw good, Lewis Williams. And last season we had Kobe's retirement, but in the offseason we said goodbye to another legend, the terrific Tim Duncan. You know, Greg, there was talk he might hang it up, and he felt that he didn't have any more in him and called it a career after 19 incredible record-breaking seasons.
Yeah, and Timmy retired in the most Duncan way possible. Just quietly let it happen in the midst of the summer. No farewell tour or any of that. A big hit to the game of basketball to see one of the all-time greats walk away, but arguably one of the best two-way players to have ever played the game. And the wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw drops for Gasol.
Some teams just always happen to have one position that is filled by a great player. For the Rockets, that position is center.
Now here's Beverly. Anderson the screen. Here's Williams. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Williams has got 8 points.
He's nailing a lot of his attempts right now. This might end up being a big game for him.
Now here's Ginobili. Pass to Murray. Got it up. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
He just calmly rose up and nailed that jumper as time expired. Awesome way to end the quarter and head to the bench.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Rockets lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here once again, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
A spectacular aerial shot of downtown San Antonio, Texas, the Tower Life Building, front and center. We welcome you back. Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
That's just an amazing skill set, plus the great instincts, knows intuitively how to get himself open.
Spurs trail by 6. Leonard and Aldridge, the two stars at the 3 and the 4. Mills teams up with Green in the backcourt. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Carries it from three-point range. Mills has got the first points to start out the third quarter for San Antonio. And for the Rockets, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, Harden is so good at finding the open man and the selfish superstar who really whips the ball over quickly.
The Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the free throw, no good. And the Rockets have a big fan base in Texas and the surrounding area, there's no doubt. But they also, Chris, have one of the biggest fan bases overseas.
I mean, well, let's be honest. The reasoning for the huge Chinese following, of course, was Yao Ming. Yao was not only an incredible player, but a huge ambassador for the sport and the Rockets. Amazing that his impact and fandom still can be found with the Rockets, even years after his retirement. You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Ariza no up. Spurs trail by 5. Green kicks to Aldridge. Mills with it. Out to the wing. Feeds it to Leonard. Shot clock at 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Anderson, a screen on Green. Harden the pass to Anderson. Wants to get it to Ariza and does. The baseline jumper goes down. Ariza's got his first points of the game.
And Ariza loves getting these mid-range James. I mean, quick to fire from him.
The feed now to Dedmon. To the paint. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Here's Anderson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Aldridge slams it in.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
I love it. Just like in life, they never gave up. To crawl back into this game and not up the score is nothing short of remarkable.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
For Houston, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
That's good from Capella. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Greg Popovich has set the standard with more than 1,500 career victories. Last season, he set the record with his 18th 50-win season, passing Pat Riley and Phil Jackson. Pop told us that I've been here a long time and I've had good players. That's the formula. Getting the players is difficult. I've been fortunate to have good ones. Guys, he's no glory hound. He knows what makes success.
No, but he can take a lot of the credit regardless. D.A., thanks.
And for years, we've heard everyone point out the fact that Harden doesn't play great defense. Sometimes he can even be a liability on the floor. Let's see if he takes pride in his individual and team defense this year.
And it does seem easy at times to pick on Harden for his lack of defensive prowess, but you watch the tape, Chris, and you watch the games, and he just won't put forth the needed effort on that end of the floor.
And look, as a leader to the rest of your teammates, it can be frustrating for teammates and coaches alike. It's not a physical issue. It is the question of, is one motivated? Does one care? What about the awareness of the floor? Unfortunately, Harden is the only one that can change how he plays defense.
Now, here's Mills. 15 points in the game. He kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
And so here is Houston after the basket by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nene, and Nene with the stuff.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. Leonard dishes to Mills. Aldridge a screen. And the pass to Green. And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. That's his first foul. David Lee's checked in for San Antonio. Here's the screen. Now here's Mills, defended by Beverly. Here's Leonard. Ariza with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. From deep, Harden. Green with the rebound. Kicks to Leonard. Dishes it to Mills. He feeds it to Lee. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie, it's good from long range. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, even if they don't come away with the win, they still have to be satisfied with how they made this game.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And that one misses. Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Here's Mills. 15 points in the game. Gasol, a screen on Beverly for the lead. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gasol's got 7 points in the game.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Now here's Harden. 14 points for him. And here's Mills. To the paint. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Mills. Mills has got 6 assists in the game. It's stolen by Green. He dishes it to Mills. Screen by Lee. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Anderson gets to Ariza. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is. Just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
And Ariza isn't a guy you build a team around, Chris, but he is a solid starter in the NBA.
And he's a guy that's supposed to get more credit for his tenacity on the defensive end. His frame and defensive fundamentals allow for a lot of flexibility from his coach. He still has fast hands and is always up there in steals when the season comes to a close.
Oh, good on that one.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Daniel Green. Lou Williams is checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second.
Kev, whenever I see Trevor Ariza out there, I can't help but think of how he came into the spotlight. He went from being a role player early to becoming a major part of teams after his stint with the Lakers. He said he learned a lot from playing with Kobe.
Shot's good by Mills.
They don't look as active on defense this half. They haven't been as sharp out there.
Now Williams, 8 points for him. Here's Harden on the wing, covered by Mills. Gasol with the steal. In the corner, Simmons with it. It's up a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. And with Ariza, part of his progression was natural, but he knows that he made a huge jump after he played with Kobe in L.A.
Well, I thought his quote about playing against Kobe was great. I mean, he said, the first time I played against Kobe, he scored 40 on me. The last time I guarded him, he scored 35. So I guess I got a little bit better. You know what? Great sense of humor. Just glad to see it.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Picked by Lee. Mills passes to Leonard. Lee sets a screen for Leonard. And here's Simmons for 3. They get it back. Lee. Good D by Ariza. Rockets trail by 6. Anderson dishes to Harden. And a baseline jumper. It's not going to go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. And Mills kicks to Lee. Sweet little floater.
Takes what the defense allows. Has that soft floater in his back pocket.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Harden outside. 2 points. That one goes. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, Harden really gets going down the side. I mean, he isn't afraid of anyone, not even the big guys roaming nearby.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The dish now to Anderson. Leonard against Ariza. Nene, the pass to Anderson. Rejected by Gasol. Simmons dishes to Mills. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Taken away by Nene. Ariza kicks to Anderson. Back to Ariza. Now here's Harden. 18 points for him. On the wing, Williams. Shoots off a screen. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 10 points for Lou Williams. San Antonio calls timeout. A different look now for San Antonio. Anderson, he's checked in for Lee. Ginobili comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. And a switch here also for Houston. Gordon's checked in for Anderson. Now here's Ginobili. Gasol a screen. Lets it go from deep. Nice shot by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Ariza kicks to Gordon. Feeds it to Harden. Pass to Nene. Tries from 10. And no good. Some solid defense from Gasol. Ginobili with the ball. 6 points for him. Gasol setting the pick for Murray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Spurs have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
He misses the free throw. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. He's off on the second. Rockets trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden outside. There's the feed to Capella. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Murray. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Ariza's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks to Harden. Ginobili against Williams.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Williams. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for Lewis Williams. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Inside. And Aldridge slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
Here's Ariza following the bucket by the Spurs. 6 to shoot. Ginobili with the steal.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Let's watch. Let's see what play they run here. It has to be a fast one.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. And the Spurs making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Rockets trail by 10. Williams passes to Gordon. Back to Williams. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Outside Aldridge. With 1 on the clock. Good. Aldridge has got 16.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
He was dead meat right from the start. He had no chance of stopping him from getting a clean look on that play.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs. They're up by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, it's pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
Greg Popovich distilling it down to one simple concept: be aggressive.
And guys, he knows this game so well. When they control momentum, the pace, they're much harder to beat.
And the final period of play just about to start. Taking a look at the Rockets. Patrick Beverley out there with Williams. And there's Gordon. Then there's Ryan Anderson. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
I really like how Capella plays within the offense. So great at using his huge body to set screens.
And the pass to Dedmon. Down low. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it to Williams. Clock at 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The first one falls. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Williams drops them both. Here's Murray. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. And Murray now top of the key. Just 4 to shoot. It's a floater, and he sinks the layup.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And Beverley kicks to Williams. They set the screen. Dishes it to Anderson. That 3 off the mark.
But that was an awful screen. He didn't seem like he wanted to do it, and as a result, the set failed.
Deflects the pass. And so he draws the foul on the shot. On trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good, Murray. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets trailed by 11. Gordon kicks to Beverley. Fires the 3. Another miss by Houston.
Can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was going to be.
Leonard dishes to Murray. Green up on top. It's stolen by Capella. Williams with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Left side Williams. Shot by Gordon, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Murray. Aldridge a screen. Murray kicks to Green. Edmond passes to Aldridge. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Aldridge has got 12 points in just the second half. Timeout called the Rockets.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
And Coach may need to revisit his play calling because it feels more like the other team is anticipating their every move.
He's checked in for the Spurs. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
San Antonio leading by 13. He feeds it to Green. Now here's Mills, guarded closely. Aldridge a screen. Just 5 to shoot. No good from the wing.
He gets paid the big bucks to hit shots like that consistently. He failed to do so there.
Gordon dishes to Beverly. Houston moving it around. 3-on-3. Lets a floater go. Here's Aldridge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Lewis Williams.
Shooting for San Antonio, Marcus Aldridge. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Anderson. They set the pick. Williams against Leonard. Shot to stop the run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And both free throws good for Lewis Williams. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Leonard. Aldridge a screen. Leonard the pass to Mills. Back to Leonard. There's the 3. Another miss by Leonard.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Anderson, and he makes good on the layup.
Even though he has been a man on a mission on offense, he still hasn't been able to help his team get the lead.
San Antonio leading by 11. Leonard dishes to Mills. Gasol kicks to Leonard. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game. Gordon against Green. Pass to Williams. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Beverly kicks to Anderson. The dish to Gordon. 11 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Gasol, a screen on Williams. A 3 from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. Rockets trail by 12. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Anderson. Williams kicks to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Here's Capella. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, man, Capella absolutely destroys the opposition on the offensive glass, using that gigantic body of his to snag down second chance opportunity.
Aldridge. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Lou Williams. The free throw drops for Aldridge. Rockets trail by 13. Beverly the pass to Anderson. There's a good screen. Outside Gordon. Fires it up. That one off the back iron and out.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Green. Up top Leonard. Aldridge a screen. Leonard kicks to Gasol. Aldridge left side. San Antonio again missing. Pushing it up. It's tipped. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
Your Spurs, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Beverly. Feeds it to Capella. Back to Beverly. There's the triple. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 15. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Leonard against Ariza. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ariza kicks to Capella and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green dishes to Mills. Pass to Gasol. Aldridge a screen. There's the feed to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 11 points for Pau Gasol.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Green against Harden. He kicks to Beverly. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The pass to Mills. Off the pick, and he connects with the jumper. And now it's up to 25 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Anyone can hit a shot that wide open. The defense has to step up if they want any shot at winning this one.
Anderson passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Now here's Leonard. Gasol a screen. Fires from deep. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got 16 here in the second half.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
They are throwing the ball away at an alarming rate. And I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now. Those turnovers, they have to take care of the basketball. Value each possession.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Pau Gasol. San Antonio on defense. And Beverly kicks to Anderson. And here's Beverly. Anderson the screen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. That's good from 17 feet away.
Oh, nice inbounds. You can't draw it up any better.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Mills kicks to Green. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Harden. Anderson a screen on Green. Harden kicks to Ariza. Leonard with the steal. Dishes to Green. Aldridge a screen. Outside Green. Rocket 6. Kicks it to Mills. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Back to Mills. Leonard with a screen on Ariza. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Passes it to Green. Here's the screen. The three. No good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone. And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, for me, the X factor had to be those lightning quick hands of his. He spoiled so many possessions by coming away with the steal. You cannot underestimate how much of an effect that type of defense has.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Leonard. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Green. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Harrell comes in for Anderson. Williams, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Brown in for Patrick Beverley.
And he wanted all of those, trying to fight their way back into this.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Ginobili outside. The shot, no good. Now here's Ariza. Brown outside. Back to Ariza. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
Murray dishes to Ginobili. Murray with it. Shot to stop the drought. Dedmon passes to Ginobili. To the middle. And Simmons kicks to Dedmon. He feeds it to Simmons. Pass to Dedmon. There's the dish to Ginobili. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, pal. Congrats on the win. Big performance defensively tonight. How important is that to your success?
Well, defense got to be always our motor. If we get some stops, we're doing a good job defensively, everything will be okay from that point on. So we just got to continue to emphasize our defense.
I know you work on that a lot in practice, and it showed tonight, pal. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. You know, tonight he put up his high for the season. Found his rhythm, never let up. Just a terrific scoring effort all the way around.
From the small forward position, Kawhi Leonard does just about what anyone else has done in the history of the game. I mean, look, he defends, and then on the offensive end, he makes you guard him. Kawhi Leonard is a difference maker on both ends of the floor.
What a huge lift he got from the crowd tonight. There's nothing those fans love more than to seeing this guy get hot. And he was so hot, I got to get up right now, Ernie. My seat is hot. Oh.